And here, Majesty, my Lord Boyer, ladies, is the hospice I have visited daily for this year past. But, Biron, are not men forbidden here, as at the convent? Nay, my lord, else this place would nurse women only, and all sick men hereabouts would surely die. This hospice is set as an annex to St. Clair, and is recompensed in all requirements by the monastery at Larry. There is a noble place of learning. That university doth send its scholars here to observe that they better physicians be, though in truth 'tis the nuns that here o'er the mysteries of life preside. It hath a reek of desperation about it. Death, I fear, is not far off, and waits to escort those that would follow. 'Tis ever so, my lady. Thou art strong, my lord, to venture here each day. I did as I was bid. At first 'twas strange and horror these sights and sounds and smells to endure, but when these hapless folk do prate and acquaint themselves a little, it becomes a pleasure to help them by degrees. At first they bleed, and they do heal. From sips of water to a hearty meal do they progress, and full recover to leave well blessed, with rudest health and sins confessed. And wouldst thou continue so? To win thy love I'd ought forgo, but this service have I come to know is meritorious beyond compare. Couldst thou with me such service share? Thou art a changed man indeed, for now thy wit, which afore would ban thee from my company, is tempered by the good in thee. 'Twould be an honour, sir, for me to strive to make for thee a goodly wife. Thy Majesty, and Lord Biron? I give thee all a good e'en and a welcome. Yet I am at a loss as to why thou art present at this hour, together in company, at no notice, and in the case of her Majesty doubly so. For this is twice she hath appeared, and twice for which we are unprepared. Are any about thy company sick? Is aught amiss? Ay, reverend mother, there is much amiss, awry, and in all desperate to the world this night, and this company doth seek thy help to aid us in our plight. Then it must be of great import to merit so fine an assemblage of such distinguished persons. I pray thee sit, and tell me what hath occurred, and how I may assist thee in thy troubles. Wilt thou any of refreshment, and art thou in need of shelter here this night? Reverend mother, we thank thee for thy hospitality, but our journey is but half done only, and as for bed, I doubt any of our company shall either see, nor indeed require such this night. Then, sir, pray tell what dire consequences shall prevent thee, and cause thee to brave the dangers of a night journey? Shalt tell it, Biron. Should the burden of knowledge which may in danger be placed upon this good mother, her charges, this convent, and risk thereto the souls that do struggle with infirmity in yonder chambers? 'Tis sooth, Biron. While I to the good Lord Ramiro's intentions am not wise, nor do I wish his good name to impugn with foul suggestion, my fears for how the actions of this night shall pass, and what consequence there be in their conclusion, would caution against disclosure. If I may speak afore thee, my Lord Biron. There is naught in this world that is so powerful, so mighty, that can stand in the way of God, and made the world and all in it. Therefore, we, as his servants, are never afeared by the actions of evil. So if I am to aid thee, I must in thy danger share, to know how best and in what manner to give thee best assistance, and what I must do in the event of the consequences. If there be a danger to thy trouble attached, this convent and all in it are already compromised, for thou hast entered here, and that, I'm sure, would not be unknown by those who would do harm. Thou art wise, mother. 'Tis no wonder thou art superior called. And no wonder we hath survived so long. We hath our share of troubles had in my time here. We are uncloistered, and are not ignorant of the ways of the world. Good then. Reverend mother, knowest thou that Ferdinand our king hath his 12 last month past hermitage hath made? And a noble one, I'll warrant. May he be preserved and be safe returned to us. He is a goodly king. Oh, misery! My lady, what is with thee? 'Tis naught. Biron, pray continue. In few, we have good report, if such can be considered so, from Navarre's court, that the king, in his solitude so long confined, hath lost the balance of his mind, and thereto the state protector Ramiro hath sped to him for a purpose none doth know. Her Majesty in veils of tears hath imaginings and fears, and would that we likewise find the king to him securely homeward bring. And thus ride thee so hard, to protect her to pursue, and guard against temptation's power to usurp the good intent, if that be in him. Just so. In cases such as this, 'tis easy fallen into greed's abyss. Reverend Mother, I would fain speak with Assumpta, and inquire of her if she minded a certain preparation that I did see her lately use. There was a man whose leg so infected was, the poison of it did cause him to rant in delirium and rave in madness, and with such a potent physic administered was calmed. Such a one would we employ to quiet the king, to bring him in. Would that she were here to speed thy cause, but she hath been at Léry to take the surgeon's list and procure such as we need from there for our dispensary. She hath travelled in 3 days ago, and we do not expect her and Pietro until the morrow e'en. She likes to learn a little, and makes talk with the apothecary there. By Our Lady, what further haps this night? Set the packages there, good sirs, and I thank thee for thy kindness. I shall pray for thy safe homeward journey. Good night. Oh, what a journey! Your Majesty, Lord Biron! A most strange day, and by mine eyes, a strange night also. Assumpta! I know not by what happy chance thou art so soon returned, but 'tis indeed provident. What is with thee, child, that thou here cometh in strange company, and by a waggon? Wherefore is Pietro? Oh, Reverend Mother, have I a tale to tell? I did but stop along the way to adjust my shoe and remove a pebble from it that had itself there ensconced, and Pietro did partake of some green that is to me unknown, and then did take fit, and throw all our packages about, did snort, cavort, and then stood still as the stone from my shoe. He was immovable, rigid, entranced, and did remain so for some hours. Happily the carters from Léry did us intercept upon the road, and Martin, the beardless one, that thou didst see before with his brother, did very kindly offer to bring us hence, speeding us a full day's journey. And what of Pietro? Is he without? Oh yes, and none the worse for it. Amazing. I'll warrant this Pietro is wiser now than before, and henceforth shall eat only greens properly prepared. Pietro, sir, is an ass. I would say so, sir, to eat so rashly, though I doubt me he would thank thee, sir, to be so chid. Nay, he truly is an ass. And so it would appear am I. Now, child, this company is come about a serious purpose. List well what they say, and assist us to assist them. Assumpta thou knowst our sovereign lord and hermitage hath made. We spoke of it many, I'm sure. Yes, my lord Biron. It would appear the solitude hath his mind overtaken, to the point where he doth rant and rave, akin to he that had the infected leg, and thou ministered a potion to quell his fieriness and bring his eye to focus. Is it possible, thinkst thou, that same remedy might soothe the ragged temper of the king, so we can him apprehend, and bring him from his mountain cave to a further treatment, and by degrees return him to reason? The medicament is proven in efficacy, to be sure, but, good my lord, how should it be ministered? 'Tis one thing when a man delirious in his bed restrained is, to ope his mouth and drop it in, but ranting on a mountainside, how can one draw near? Thou sayest he is in a cave dwelling. How can any creep in places unfamiliar, to drop into his sleeping mouth such a potion? 'Tis a conundrum. 'Tis a puzzle. How can we load this cannon's muzzle? Well, my lord Biron, doth anything spring to mind? Oh, my sweet, oh, how fine that these words should come from Rosaline! For 2 in 1 hath she found solution, to pour in the solution. Mock'st thou me, sir? No, mon amour. For see, that which thou spake well and spring. Assumpta, there stands by this hermit's cave a spring which wells and seeps away. Is it possible to minister this way? My lord the king is sure from this to drink, for there is no other near, as I think. But this potion in water sinks. Ah. Yet this new idea hath set me on a course which may hold hazard. If thou agree it, and wish to see it, I'll tell what's in my mazard. Tell it. When Pietro did by greed stand still, and from these greens had gorged his fill, I did a few remains collect, to study this most strange effect. I'll crush these leaves, add in corn oil, and bring it slowly to a boil, strain and test to see it float, atop still water, if so some should reach the royal throat. Yet what effect it has on an ass, canst thou same tool likewise work on the king without harm? Therein lies the hazard. There is not time, I think, for thee to await a test. What sayest thou, Majesty? Forsooth, 'Tis indeed a risk. Yet what other dangers do we expose our good lord to if we attempt it not? I say make it, and let us to the mount. 'Tis better to have it, and use it not, than to have need of it, and find it lacking. And if by some divine inspiration come we to a better plan, we may yet use it on another man. Sumpter, by your leave, Reverend Mother, how much time doth thou need to make this So long as it takes to boil a pan. Thence to work, my dear. Is there aught I can to thee assist? Nay, 'tis simple enough. I shall return anon. Lord Boyer, hast thou mine apparel for the mountain trail? Ay, madam, and for the ladies. Ladies, sayst thou? Are all our company to mount the mount? We should like take musicians and any other noisome thing to alert the king to our presence. My good Lord Biron, when dressed, we shall quiet as hunters be, and stealthy as thou. Our men are standing into danger, and we shall share that burden. We are 2, and they are 4, and they are ladies furthermore. They can be guided, never led. From this thou canst not turn their heads. Thou speakst sooth, Boyer, 'tis true. Here, my Lord Biron, is thy potion. Pour it on the water, and disturb not the surface. And take care, my lord. Sumpter, Reverend Mother, we thank thee, and shall return with the king if all turns out right. Methinks 'tis well Sumpter is in orders, Majesty. Sumpter, thou art truly a wonder. Navarre owes thee much, and thou bringst much credit to our order. Majesty, lords and ladies, I shall see thee out. I fear me, the actions of this night have filled me with such dread of the consequence when Navarre doth this potion swallow. I shall this company at distance follow.